Anambra State Government organizes training for local government budget heads of department to increase data-driven governance. Anambra State Government launches Clean Green Initiative in Abagana. Anambra Indigenes emerge winners at 2023 Nigerian Institute of Public Relations Annual General Meeting as Greece calls out arsonists over wildfires ravaging the country. Good morning and welcome to Breakfast News on ABS Television. I am David Okwakwasile. Before the news in detail, here is a special message. Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. We begin from the local government system where Anambra State government has trained heads of Department of Budget, Planning, Research and Statistics across the 21 local government areas of the state on reliable data sourcing and management and handed over brand new laptops in continuation of Governor Chukwuma Soludo's vision to equip the state workforce with digital tools. The presentation were made at the one-day training of the departmental heads on how to effectively leverage technology for accurate data sourcing and processing procedures. Our Government House correspondent Valentine Mbadala filed the report.
The event tagged Empowering Data-Driven Governance Through Technology was put together by the State Ministry of Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs in collaboration with Anambra State Information Communication Technology Agency at the Government House, Oka. While presenting the laptops, the Anambra State Commissioner for Local Government, Chieftaincy and Community Affairs, Mr. Tony Collins Nwabunwanne, said the initiative was timely and in line with Governor Soludo's commitment to digitizing the state workforce and overall vision to make Anambra a tech-driven state. Mr. Nwabunwanne expressed appreciation to the governor for all his policies aimed at taking the state civil service to the next level and encouraged the government officials to use the equipment to work optimally and improve their productivity.
This is first of its kind in Anambra State. Workers are being provided with basic tools to improve their work because for us data is key. You can't do anything without data. And this is for them to enable them to collect data and to be digitalized.
In his remarks, the Managing Director, Anambra Information Communication Technology Agency, Mr. Chukwuemeka Abata, reiterated the vision of Governor Soludo to enthrone a regime that thinks technology first and leverages the same in all its dealings.
This is the first set. With this now, we would work with the team to ensure that accurate data is pushed from the state to Abuja. And then we have other plans, and overall, we believe that by the time, the full realization of what Mr. Governor has approved for the local government system, Nigeria would see a local government system that would be different because it will be one that will be effective, nimble, and very efficient. So there is a lot that is going to happen in the next couple of months.
Also speaking, the chairman, Anambra State's Local Government Service Commission, Mr. Vin Ezaka, described data as key to effective service delivery, adding that the effort to use digital work tools to collect data is commendable.
Any government property in your care will be taken care of and accounted for. That is why I was complimenting what the state government is doing. For those of you who are not yet HOD, so buy your own laptops. Then if you go to that and get it spoiled, you say, oh, I'm sure if you buy it, the next day it will be functional because you are old. So I thank you, Mr. Commissioner, and the head of ICT.
In their vote of thanks, the head of Budget Planning, Research and Statistics Department on Onitsha North Local Government Area, Mr. Chijioke Okafor, and his Nnewi North counterpart, Mr. Uche Ogbonna, expressed appreciation to the governor for the training and the laptop, saying that there will be a positive change in their productivity level.
The governor of Anambra State, Professor Chukwuma Soludo, has reiterated his administration's determination to turn the homeland into a livable, pleasurable and prosperous destination of choice. The governor, represented by his deputy, Dr. Onyeka Chukwuibezim, stated this at Abagana in Njikoka local government area while launching Dobenjikoka speaking while addressing Njikoka who gathered to witness the event. The governor explained that the government of Anambra State is genuinely committed to building a healthy and environmentally friendly state, adding that cleanliness is next to godliness. Reacting, the Transition Committee Chairman of Njikoka local government area, Mr. Clem Agui, declared that Njikoka under his watch will continue to partner with all relevant stakeholders with a view to actualizing the lofty dreams of the governor to make Njikoka in particular and Anambra in general clean, green and sustainable. In his own contribution, the Managing Director, Anambra State Waste Management Authority, ASWAMA Engineer Mike Ozemena, called on Njikoka to be patriotic and nurture the right attitude towards the environment. The event was well attended by Transition Committee members, the members of the All Progressives Grand Alliance, Njikoka Town Unions, traders, women groups, and traditional rulers who include Igwemba Malo Keke of Abagana, Igwe Magzo Leobi of Nimo, and Igwe Dan Obele of Norfia. The Faculty of Social Sciences, Chukwuemeka Odumegwu Ojukwu University, Bariam, has held its 8th International Conference with a call on the need for Nigeria to adopt social transformation and sustainable development for the progress of the country. Our correspondent, Wayne Anibogo, was at the event from where she filed this report.
The conference with the theme Social Transformation, Sustainability and Democratic Process in Nigeria was declared open by the Vice Chancellor, Prof. Greg Nwakobi, represented by the DVC admin, Prof. Matthias Angante, and attended by students, staff and management of the institution, academia and political appointees. The keynote speaker, Ernest Ezeajoye, who is also the Chief of Staff to Governor Chukwuma Soludo, said the theme of the conference represent the state government position in governance and as well provides a vital platform for conversations that are important for Nigerians' progress. He mentioned the 5 pillars on which the Soludo's administration is anchoring to transform the state, even as he affirmed that there is need for a collective responsibility if Nigerians' democratic process is to meet international standard.
My keynote will explore the interconnectedness of social transformation, sustainability, and the democratic process, citing essential examples from Anambra State journey under the vision and leadership of Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo, CFR.
In a lead paper presentation, a professor of public administration and political economy, Professor Kumbowa Amadasu, describes sustainable development as a situation where the present generation do not consume what the future generation need to develop themselves. He stressed, however, that Nigerian leaders have over the years destroyed what the country's unborn generation need to sustain itself, adding that Nigeria needs social transformation and not change for the country to move forward.
I try to use the dependency theory. And of course, dependency theory is one issue that we are actually causing Nigeria to bear in this. It's a part of this social transformation and social thing.
The chairman of the occasion, who is the Anambra State Commissioner for Power and Water Resources, Engineer Julius Chukwuemeka, explained that the participants will leave the conference with knowledge that will make them better Nigerians, promised to use his office to lighten up every faculty in the university, and commended Governor Soludo for his numerous developmental projects in the institution.
He will, of course, take us through this particular topic, and I believe at the end of the day, we believe we are refreshed.
Also speaking, the Dean, Faculty of Social Sciences, Prof. Anthony Agu, called on the judiciary to be careful in handling judicial issues so as not to plunge Nigeria into calamity. For the chairman, Local Organizing Committee, Agari Nwoke, he said that the conference is an annual event, and with the things happening in the country, there is no better time to discuss the theme of the conference than now.
A man identified as Uche Chukwu, a native of Umuejufuma in Orumba North local government area of Anambra State, has been arrested for pouring hot water on a 2-year-old child. The suspect, Mr. Chukwu, is said to be the landlord to the parents of the 2-year-old. According to the victim's parents, Mr. Augustine and Mrs. Chineyobi, they have never had any issue with their landlord, Uche, as they said he usually plays with their son, which was why they did not suspect any foul play when he took the child for a few days in his apartment. They explained that it was on the third day the incident happened that they queried to know what their child did, that the suspect sarcastically told them that the boy is too wise and stubborn for his age and needs iron hand to make him mellow down his stubbornness. They also noted that after the man had carried out his evil intentions on their boy, he evicted them from the house for challenging him, revealing that they had only lived there for 3 months. Reassuring them of the state government's support, the Commissioner for Women and Social Welfare, Mrs. Ife Obinabo, noted that although arrest has been made, the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo will not rest until justice is served. Mrs. Obinabo stated that the government of Professor Soludo has zero tolerance for such inhumane and dastardly acts and is out to protect everyone in Anambra and all who reside in the state. The suspect has since been arrested and the case transferred to the Anambra State Criminal Investigation Department, OCA, where he will be further charged to court. 2 Anambra indigenous contenders at the just concluded election for the Nigerian Institute of Public Relations, NIPR, which held at their annual general meeting, have emerged winners in their respective positions they contested for. ABS Bureau Chief Princess Ekwuajide has the rest of the story.
Dr. Ikene Eliaku from Enugu, but of the FCT chapter, emerged president and council chairman, while the immediate past commissioner for education in Anambra State and of the Anambra chapter, Professor Kate Azuka Omenua, became a council member. Dr. Eliaku was unanimously elected by the council's electoral college, while Professor Omenua clinched the position following high votes polled at the election. It will be recalled that Ndi Anambra had, ahead of the AGM, convened a pre-event party to present their candidates to the people alongside other council members. Those elected are to man the affairs of the Institute for the next 2 years. Earlier at the Anambra night, ahead of the AGM, which included conference and election, Governor Chukwuma Soludo, represented by the Commissioner for Information, Mr. Paul Mosu, had restated his resolve to work with the Institute and that the theme of the NIPR National Conference 2023 agrees with the ideals of his administration. He had also pledged support for the candidature of the duo, Professor Kate Omenua and Dr. Ikene Eliaku, for national president of NIPR.
Soludo has upped the ante of the virtues of Anambra such that the state that holds aloft the sovereign light of the nation has become destination point instead of an immigration pedestal. Gurus of public relations are at liberty to celebrate the glories of Anambra State.
In Abuja, Princess Ekwuajide reporting.
The National Training Commissioner of the Nigerian Girls Guides Association, Dr. Helen Obi, has re-echoed the call for the passage of the Gender Parity Bill by the National Assembly. Dr. Obi, who made the call while speaking at St. Kizito's Girls Secondary School, Umudioka, in Dunukofi local government area, venue of ongoing activities to mark the centenary celebration of the association, expressed worry over inhibitions against the female gender, which he said have continued to be a cog in the wheel of development and advancement of the nation. Our correspondent, Joseph Ebocha, has the rest of the story.
There are 3 ways.
She explained that the association has achieved the objective of ensuring that girls and women are valued in the society, but said that the new vision of the association is to ensure equal opportunities for the female gender to thrive by eliminating cultural, moral, and other barriers. Dr. Obi, who commended the Soludo administration on establishment of sexual and gender-based courts, noted that the court has helped in quick dispensation of justice in cases of rape, wife battery, and other issues affecting the female gender. She called for sustained efforts to empower the women, saying that women bear the brunt of present economic hardship in the nation mostly.
It has nothing to do with church. Well, we have Muslims, we have Anglicans, we have Catholics, we have people from different Pentecostal churches. Most of these things in the make a girl child.
On her part, the Anambra State Commissioner, Nigerian Girl Guides Association, Lady Charity Eza Akunne, who commended the state government for various supports to the association, said much is still needed to be done to ensure that more females become members of the oldest non-governmental and non-religious girls associations that exist in over 155 countries of the world, with a population of over 10 million girls.
We are not forcing anybody. Just like the national trainer said, that's guiding is passion. If you have that passion, if you don't have passion, because nowadays everybody will want to be paid, nothing is being attached to them.
Some young girls, including Deborah Nnanna, Delight Ike Obo, both from Ebonyi, Buki Olanrewaju from Bayelsa, and Onyinyoma Chukwu Ezinebu from Anambra, called on parents to encourage their girl children to join the association.
I am so excited that I'm here. I'm very happy that I'm here.
It's very interesting, and if your child is not here, I advise you and encourage you to bring your child here because it's a very fun and interesting place to be.
This is where we are having fun and learning how to become better girls in the future. And our leaders are ensuring that they build us and train us in a way that in the future we'll be able to make and become better girls.
In Oka, Joseph Ebocha reporting for ABS News.
On the foreign scene, Greece has called out arsonists after police made 79 arson arrests over wildfires ravaging the country. Civil Protection Minister Vasilis Kikilias said there had been several attempts by arsonists to start new fires on Mount Patnita, northwest of Athens. The blaze is one of hundreds in the nation where wildfires have already killed at least 20 people this week. Summer wildfires are common in Greece, and scientists have linked the increasing frequency and intensity of extreme weather events, including heat waves, to climate change. Remember that you can follow news and programs on ABS from any part of the world by liking our Facebook page at ABS Radio Television. Subscribe to our YouTube at ABS Television. You can follow us on Instagram, on Twitter at ABS Radio TV, and on Instagram at ABS Radio TV. You can also log on to our website at www.absradiotv.com. Before we go, here are the main points again. We told you that Anambra State government has trained heads of departments of budget in the local government system on data-driven governance. We also told you that Anambra State government has launched Clean Green Initiative in Abagana and Njikoka local government area. We told you as well that Anambra indigenes who contested in the just concluded NIPR general elections have emerged winners, as Greece calls out arsonists over wildfires ravaging the country. Remember that Governor Chukwuma Soludo has come for a total turnaround maintenance of the Anambra State economy and promotion of core Igbo values. Let's continue to give him maximum support for the task ahead. And that's the news this morning, as edited by Ifeanyi Obinyelako and the production team. I am David Okwasido. Thank you for joining us this morning.